Good morning, happy pot lovers. Please excuse my no makeup. It is right after sunrise, and I have to get this kiln unloaded because I'm going to an event tonight. And some of the pieces in here are for that. I've got to get bottom sanded, I've got to get cars loaded, and I have to work today. So we're going to do a very fast kiln opening. I may add to the end of this with the glaze combos and closer looks, or I may do a separate video. I don't know. Anyway, wanted to say real quick, first off, my heart goes out to all of the people still affected by Hurricane Helene, and then more in Florida affected by Hurricane Milton. But a lot of our pottery brothers and sisters in North Carolina, South Carolina have lost everything. So if you can help with their GoFundMe's and so forth, look them up. Cheryl Mud Tools has been wiped out. So they have a GoFundMe that is not totally funded as of this date. So yeah, help people out that way. Also, I wanted to welcome all the new subscribers. And if you're here for the first time, please consider liking and subscribing. If you have been a longtime subscriber, thank you so much. You guys are great. I love the pottery community. Anyway, I'm wasting time. Let's get into this kiln load. I did have a sneak peek. I see a couple of drips already. So let's see what we got. Okay, I will do my best to stay in frame. And here is a peek at the top shelf if I'm not making you too dizzy. Well, let me get my notes out. All right, this was the first one in the notes. So this was a dip in Power Turquoise. We did have a little bit of, oh, that's the silica. Good. Phew. All right, so I used wax with silica in it because this is porcelain. That's an advancer shelf, and it will pluck. The Power Turquoise kind of covered up my signature there. Anyway, Power Turquoise dipped, and it was not an even line. Then we had 3 times soft red, 3 times papaya, 3 times bougainvillea, and the rim dip in pearl white, and then the inside was pearl white. So, oh, this was the Power Turquoise also on the rim. I wanted to see how it acted with the pearl white. The papaya is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a matte finish. I may refire this one. It almost acts like it was underfired. Okay, that was that one. Okay. Oh, no wonder. That was this one. This is papaya, Power Turquoise, bougainvillea, soft red, and pearl white on the rim. That was this one. Okay. This one, did you stick? Ah, it ran. It ran. Oh no, it ran. Okay. So this one had running hot chowder swoops. That's going to need some grinding. All right, running hot chowder swoops, wide swoops. And then it had dots of Power Turquoise and dots of satin patina, and then dots of bougainvillea, boogie red, reactive red, and soft pink, and soft red in the middle, soft pink, and then pearl white over everything. And then I had soft pink in the center and here, soft red above that. And it's pretty. It's really pretty, but I got a little bit of orange peeling in there in the center. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, it was a test. All right. This one, soft red outside and a rim, pearl white in and the rim, and soft red out. And I don't think that's right. I think I did soft red all over, and then I think this was soft pink all over and then pearl white. But it might have just been, you know what? This is papaya. This is all papaya with a dip on the rim, and I didn't write it down. Okay. This one ran like a scalded pig. I'm glad I had that advancer shelf. I need more of them. I only have 1.5. All right, so this was a dip in um, jewelry, which is a claywork supply glaze, I think. I'll write it in the description. And then purple aster up here, one of the new micro glazes. Can you see that? So purple aster jewelry, that shows up really well in the texture. And then the inside is poured jewelry with purple aster over on the rim. And that turned out really pretty. Let's get the cones here. Almost a full cone 6 on the top shelf. All right. This one is micro champagne on the bottom, which could have used another coat, I think. And then papaya inside and top third outside, and a rim dip of pearl white. And when I say rim dip, I just barely touch the rim. And I like the papaya and the pearl white. That's a very pretty combination. Next is, all right, this is Louisiana Bayou in light flux. And this was satin black, I believe. And inside is satin black dip and pour glaze by Spectrum. It ran over the words. Oh, well. I'm going to have to redo that. Okay. And then it ran, so I have to glaze it. The next one is a vase. This was gray opal up to here, smoke in a wavy line along here, pearl white inside and there. Under the pearl white, there was gunmetal green here. I like what that did. And then I did a band around of micro champagne right between the gunmetal green and the smoke. And yeah, that turned out very pretty. I like what the pearl white did on the smoke. It turns this beautiful blue. Not so thrilled with that part. The smoke and the gray opal don't play too well together. But yeah, look, that pearl white ran like a scalded pig. And then this is just a Christmas ornament, and I did power turquoise in the writing, wiped back. This side was just smooth. That side, I made this with one of the old-fashioned church key can openers, just pressing it into the clay. Okay. Doesn't look too bad at this point. Let's see what we've got. Okay. This was micro jade. I like it. I mean, it's kind of a satin finish, but yeah. And then that goes with, oh, you ran. Gonna have to do some grinding there. Okay, so this was reactive red on the outside and inside to there, and then soft red here, soft red all in here, and this is satin patina. I swear this looks underfired. It really does. Now I just changed my kiln sitter tube, so but the cones are saying that we pretty much got to temp. The top was not a full 6. This one is definitely a cone 6. So yeah, but it still feels underfired. I don't know. And this cut off about 4:30 yesterday afternoon. All right, so next is the bowl. So we have autumn purple all over, and then running hot chowder dots, and then soft red all over that. And it didn't do what I wanted it to do, but it's not ugly. And it didn't run off the pot, so that's good. All right. Okay. Next is, this was a dip in jewelry to here and jewelry inside, and soft white brushed on 3 coats to there, right to the rim, and kind of filled in some of the texture, but that's okay. Okay, this one was the soft red, soft pink, and pearl white. Just a little shot glass with texture, and I wanted to see. Oh, I know what I did. I did soft red wiped back, and then no, reactive red wiped back, and then soft red and soft pink over, and pearl white inside. This one was green tea all over, and then running hot chowder in here, and dots, little dots of running hot chowder, and that that did the frozen pond when I wasn't expecting it to. And then Spanish moss all over it from here down. And then outside was the green tea and then Spanish moss in a wavy line around under the rim. And I'll put up pictures of the before. Anyway, green tea and Spanish moss do pretty things together. One more on this shelf. And this was a little shot glass tester. And I don't know what I did. All right, bottom shelf did not even get to a cone 6. Looks like we got to a 5. I'll be adjusting that kiln sitter. But let's see if we got anything usable out of here. Okay. Start with one of the skull mugs. So this was alabaster dip and alabaster inside, pearl white on the skulls and wavy line, and then reactive red on the rim with drips down. Okay. Another skull mug. This was pearl white and glacier. Pearl white on the skulls, then glacier. Wow, what happened there? Something must have touched it. Glacier wiped back in my signature. Glacier inside. That turned out cool. Oh, and a dip in pearl white on the rim. I like pearl white and glacier together. Very pretty. Let's see if I can get you some detail in there. Is it going to focus? Can you see the where it played the pearl white and the glacier? Made some very interesting striations. Now for the ones that I need for tonight, this is Muddy Waters, and it did not run into the words too much. That was good. I put leather around the words and then Muddy Waters on the rest of it. And then this had manganese wash, 2 coats, and satin black inside with an overlap of Muddy Waters. This one is Desert Dusk. Okay, this one is the Desert Dusk and Dark Flux. And the Dark Flux ran some. That's actually kind of cool where it ran over the words. And yeah, I think that one's usable. Copper float, micro champagne on the bullets, manganese wash on the rifle, satin black inside. This one, that one worked, except that I lost some of the red. Okay, and this one is the Tommy gun, and it had leather on here and manganese wash on there, satin black, and I forget which blue I used. Oh, denim. That was denim. Okay, so that one worked. This one was cenote and flat satin black inside. The cenote didn't thrill me on that one. Usually I like cenote a lot better, but I usually layer it a little bit. This one, satin patina. That's a little mottled, but it worked okay. And one more. Oh, that ran a lot. Ginger, I think this was. Okay, so this one is not usable. I will have to refire it, cover up the words. Yeah, I might refire this upside down. Okay, that's it, folks. I will put closer looks later. Let me see if you got to see that. That's the ginger. And it covered up the words. All right, I got to go get ready for this event, get ready for work. I have to make a meatloaf this morning and get that ready to go in the oven because it has to bake and be ready to go and cooled off enough to handle by 4 o'clock. And I have to open my store at 11. And so, yeah, it's going to be a busy day. But I hope you all have a great day wherever you are and stay focused. And yeah, my kiln is outside. I cover it up with a grill cover when I'm not using it. It is a manual kiln, so I'm not worried about electronics getting messed up with humidity and stuff. But that's what I've got to work with, so that's what I've got. Love y'all. Take care, stay centered, and keep chasing your dreams.